This was his pilgrimage, his journey to become a man. So he took his pipe and he took his little bag and he put it over his shoulder and he said, "Mom, I'm leaving. Fuck you." And he left. And he went down the trail. And his mom was like, "God damn it, what the fuck did I tell you about swearing?" But he was too far gone, so he didn't hear any of that bullshit.
It just sounded like a bird in the distance.
Yeah, just a bird in the distance. He was like, "Oh, that was one of those dodos," because they existed back then. And so he got about halfway down the road, and he's like, "I got to know where this mine that my dad is working for." And then he thought about it. He's like, "If I get to this mine, I'm about the age where they're going to employ me, and I won't have a choice. So I better sneak into the mine. I'm going to have to find some friends." So he went into the forest, and he found a fairy. He found a little groundhog, and he found a bulldozer that could talk.
So us three, you just described us three? A fairy, a groundhog, and a bulldozer that can talk?
Sure, we'll play the voices in the animated music. In the animated music. So... First off, he meets the fairy, and the fairy's like, "Oh, yeah, I could totally help with that. That sounds cool, man. I will totally follow you, and we'll go on this long adventure. And, I got this friend. He's kind of big and yellow. He makes a lot of noise, but I think he would do a good job at just getting into the mine." So they go to this bulldozer guy, and this bulldozer is an actual bulldozer, and he doesn't talk. So the fairy gets into the bulldozer and starts it up, and that's when the groundhog comes out. Now, this groundhog is bigger than a normal groundhog. You think you've seen a big groundhog? This guy is like...
the size of a dog?
No, like the size of the bulldozer.
Oh,
it's like it could be in an anime kind of big, plus he can talk and he has magical powers.